Right. So this was going to be a brilliant thing. And then it's turned into something completely different because, oh my god, they finally realised. They finally caught on. Games developers are listening, which is the title. If you're wondering about the description, we'll get to it. There's not much in the description, but it's there for a reason. So, we'll start off with Activision. No, it's actually, we'll start off with Warner Brothers. Yeah, that's the big one that's really cropped up. So, Batman Arkham Knight's come out. It's had mostly positive reviews. Understandably, people are very critical of the Batmobile sections, and that they feel, rather than feeling like, oh, it's great to be in the Batmobile, it becomes tedium after a while. Which is not something that you really want to do when into one of the big features of the game, but when it's forced upon people, it ain't going to feel like a Batman game. Either way, that isn't what we're talking about. What we're talking about here is the PC stuff. So, game comes out, and the PC version is, let's be honest, absolutely crap. Quality of video is dropping to... It's locked at 30 frames a second, because apparently that's the way it has to be. But even at that, and with various different, unlike with other games where it's been because of the graphics card, on either AMD or Nvidia or any other graphics cards that are available, they are, some computers are managing to only get somewhere in the region of below 10 frames a second on certain bits when the screen gets too busy. And that sort of stuff isn't very good. And understandably, the people have thrown hate at Warner Brothers and Rocksteady because, as it was later revealed, they actually took the PC version out to port. And it was the studio that did it was the same studio behind Dive Kick and just trying to get the details up. Dive Kick and Killer Instinct. Can't even remember their name. Brilliant. Should have done this preparation beforehand. But in terms of Batman history, they've actually been behind Iron Galaxy Studios. There you go. Iron Galaxy Studios. So yeah, they've done various things, but most notably for Batman, they did the Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate port for the PC from the Vita and 3DS versions, which was not very well received, and Batman Arkham Knight. And a lot of people have said they're absolutely crap at games development. Well, this is where I have to defend these guys, because, as I previously mentioned, they did Dive Kick. Really, really good game. They did the adjustment... Well, after Rare started on it, I think it was that, I can't remember. It's Iron Galaxy that did the work on Season 2 of Killer Instinct. And I believe is working on Season 3. Either way, pretty good. They did one of the... I don't know if it was the last gen... I can't... it might have been the next gen version for Borderlands 2, I'm not sure. Scribblenauts Remix, Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, the digital port that came out of that, Missplosion Man, Borderlands The Handsome Collection, which people are loving already, Dark Void, pretty damn good games. But the main issue that I have, because people are throwing hate at them, what do you expect them to do? This is your Atari moment right here. Because the guys at Iron Galaxy were only given 8 weeks to do a full PC port of what Rocksteady developed for PS4 and Xbox One. if you're only giving them that amount of time to be able to work on it, there's going to be issues. There's going to be features missing. You should have either, one, given them more time so you could have actually made a better port, or two, made this in-house at Rocksteady. I know you probably couldn't anyway, because the game had already been delayed by 6 months, but you should have established that all platforms need to be treated equally. You can't treat PCs exempt to the consoles, no matter what you try and do, because then if you have parity over all systems, then nobody has an argument for either, oh, consoles are the best, or, PCs are crap. Or both, or neither, whatever. So, it's just a case of, don't be too harsh on Iron Galaxy. They did the best that they could, in all honesty. So, then we turn to later this week, when they came out with a statement and said, we are pulling this game from sale on Steam. We are pulling this sale we're pulling this game from sale retail, no matter where you are in the world, on PC. And it ain't going to be on sale until we get it fixed. And not even giving a date as to when, or even sort of any rough idea when that will be fixed. They are basically putting their foot down to make sure the PC version, I wouldn't say is the definitive version, but at least is a version that people can be proud to say is a fully fledged Batman game. If you want to see the stuff that how it looked before all this happened, go check out Total Biscuit's video. I know he's very confused over why people are wanting to know about it when the game isn't even out yet, but I think it's very telling, some of the things that he says about the game, and certainly the whole pre-order system, really bringing that into question. Because now with the Steam refunds, from what there was no figures through yet, but from what I can tell, a lot of people were getting refunds back. And that sort of thing isn't the sort of deal that they want at Warner Brothers, I'd say. Now, the console ports are fine and everything, but it's just everybody buying it on Steam is being very, very dodgy. Or, they're rightfully getting a refund for what is basically a broken game and not living up to the standards of the previous, or not living up to the standards of being a quality PC game, I guess I should say. Can't really say the standards of the previous games, because Arkham City did have issues at launch for the PC as well. But either way. So, they listened. Second case in point, and this is going to be what the rant was about, Activision. So, Luke Smith, who I think is creative director of the upcoming Taken King DLC for Destiny, was interviewed by Eurogamer and basically was being very snarky. Which, if you're in an interview, and it's probably because he's had so many interviews in a day that he was getting snarky and everything, and didn't really, was being sort of, as I say, sarcastic, snarky, or whatever you want with his comments. He basically was going like, yeah, if you want your special emotes, you'll be willing to throw money at it anyway, so you'll have to buy the game again in its collector's edition, which is, I think, $80, just to be able to get it. And those of you who want the content will have to pay $40 for it. And those people that haven't bought the game yet can buy it for $60, and it will have all the content included in the previous $60 game. So in essence, if you look at it a year on from launch, the people that are buying it new are getting Destiny plus 3 pieces of DLC for nothing. So, rightfully so, people that have been loyal to the game for the past 9 months, and up to when the game comes out, which I think is 15th of September, it will be a year. So those who have been loyal over the past year were basically going, wow, way to treat your fans with a lot of care and attention. And they have admitted, okay, it was a wrong thing. It was a wrong approach for me to say. Luke was saying, and then the community guy was saying, don't worry, we're going to look into sort of the pricing for certain things. Plus, there's going to be special rewards for those people who have been members since day one or haven't bought the game yet. And also, there will be an option for people to buy the special content separately rather than have to buy the collector's edition. So once again, they listened. But the only issue with that is, roughly at exactly the same time, a marketing thing got announced involving a certain something. And this is where this video takes a turn. Because, I guess, and I hope Owen doesn't mind here, this has suddenly become an impromptu sip and snack. No snacks, just sips. Because I have never had a Red Bull before. And with this deal that's going on, I thought I might as well try it. So, before I try it, let's get to the details of this. So, basically, it's only available in North America, so I don't know why I bought this in the first place. Either way. So, codes are going to be printed, I guess, somewhere on the can, under the ring pull, which I didn't even know. Well, I'll show you the ring pull in a minute. That's actually pretty clever. There's going to be some code on it or something, which, a can roughly costs $2. I don't know what size cans that they're going to be doing the offer on, whatever. And I think from July, you get 30 minutes of double XP rather than your usual. So basically, people just drinking this for days because they want double XP. Which, as they say, it says on the back. I don't know if you can make it out. Hang on. Ugh. Consume moderately. So, you're encouraging people with double XP, and you want them to consume it moderately? That ain't gonna happen. You idiots. You're going to have people that are going to die because they drank too much. Either way. But yeah, the whole idea is you then also get exclusive DLC. Like a multi-stage mission. Only by purchasing this drink. Now, we've seen what's happened with this before. Legendary years ago, Jeff Keighley. Looking glum, as if he was looking to the depth of the abyss. Holding up a bottle of Mountain Dew and a pack of Doritos for, I think it was Halo 4. And then sort of the same thing happened for Call of Duty. And all the marketing behind that was, what a load of crap. But people are going to buy it anyway because they're fickle. So, it's brilliant. They try to make it up to the fans, and literally sort of the same time that they're trying to clarify their mistakes there, they do this, which pisses off a lot more people. So, just because I'm interested to see whether it's actually any good, I'm going to try one. Now, let's see if I can get it. Oh, there you go. Let's see. That's an interesting smell. That's an interesting smell. Something I didn't notice, if you look here, is actually a ball on the ring pull. That's pretty nice. That might be the only thing that's pretty nice. So, let's see. Hang on, I better get this in place if I need it. Bottoms up. Oh my god, that smell. What is it? This doesn't... I know that they say, you know... I love that, is it at the top? It says, appreciated worldwide by top athletes, students, and in highly demanding professions, as well as during long drives. What? That smell. Whoa. Bottoms up. Wow. I'm not joking. Right, milk. Oh. I now see why I haven't bought it before. That was a waste of £1. Whoa. I can see everything. And by that, I mean nothing. How can people drink this stuff? I know I've got a different flavour one. I'll try that off camera. It'll probably be crap as well. But now, I get to do the good thing. The reason why that is in the comments. Down there. So, this is the best bit of the week. In response to this, Techland, the guys behind that game called Dying Light, which took 2015 by storm at the start of the year, January, February time-ish, they decided to come out with their own thing. And what it was I'm looking at this because I'm looking at the picture. It's brilliant. You know, we're jumping on the latest trend in game marketing, so, you know, they're asking you to level up your game with the real king of hydration, featuring a glass of water. And it says here, basically, you know, a glass of water, many times consumable, available now. Yeah, it is. Look at this. It's brilliant. I didn't have to pay. Well, I did have to pay for it of sorts, but whatever. You know, and it says here, ever stop to wonder how extremely awesome water is? It's natural, vegan, and sugar-free. It's also delicious and great for your health, and even better, it's basically free. There you go. Jobs are good at. So, in response, they've done a hashtag campaign, which originally was hashtag Drink Right Dying Light, but they've simplified it to hashtag Drink for DLC. And if you check my Twitter, at AshIsMyNameUK, you'll find out that it's there. So hang on. Cheers. That's much better than this. Dear God. That's drinkable. Either way. So basically the idea is that they've got sort of stretch goals for this. And if enough people put the hashtag Drink for DLC with a picture of them drinking or going to drink a glass of water, they're going to be some extra content. So as of recording, Saturday morning, they've already reached 5,000 tweets, which means that this Sunday, tomorrow, the 28th, from midnight Pacific through to midnight Pacific on the Monday. So basically this Sunday, for 24 hours, there will be a 50% XP boost. It won't be double XP. They can't go that far. Woo. But there'll be you'll get 50% more experience than you would normally do when playing the game. However, at the 10, 20, 35 and 50,000 levels, there will be free DLC content coming as well, which will be free for everybody. You won't even have to have participated in the Drink for DLC thing. I don't even have the game, but I might have it by then, so jobs are good. They're currently at just gone 10,000 tweets. So there is going to be at least one batch of free DLC coming. The thing is, though, this Drink for DLC, I believe they're saying in the comments, the promotion for this ends at the end of July. So if you just do this, take a picture of it and put it on your Twitter, then basically jobs are good. And there is, likelihood that there'll be some new content. And that's brilliant. Dying Light listened in a completely different way and basically took free marketing with good, healthy lifestyle rather than caffeine or whatever the hell is in this loaded crap. Made it good. So, you know what? I say cheers to that. Gonna really need to go to the toilet now.